Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Fitzgerald Belgrave. I'm the program director for the Fayette County basketball program. The reason why you're seeing this video is because you have a young person that has registered for the program, and this is going to serve as a quick introduction or even just a welcome back into the program. We're entering our 13th season serving the young people of Flagler County. The intent of this program is not only to provide a place for kids to come and play basketball, but also for them to interact with people from all walks of life and parts of the county and even our country and sometimes even the world that they might not even thought about interacting with. Um, we operate from October through February when it comes to our fall season. We have three divisions this season with a lot of kids moving into new divisions, and some kids are just very new to the program. Either way, it looks to be a promising and exciting season. Before I go on, I would like to quickly acknowledge the group of people that help make this program worthwhile, besides the young people that helps it run, called an FCB Army. This is a group of people who have had or currently have a child that's participating in the program that has given themselves more to the program because they've had the chance to or the time than maybe someone who might not due to work constraints. We'll start off with our commissioners, Johnny Hampton and Fred Atwood. Um, Johnny's wife, Ebony Hampton, she is a big contributor to our concession program. Fred's wife, Lorana, she helps at the door. And in addition, we have Nadine Rodriguez. Her husband's actually an assistant with the program. Victor Rodriguez, they help with the door also, along with Arnika Jackson. She is also a big supporter, helping those who might not have access so much as the internet or follow it closely, be more aware of the program. And a lot of people in the community have known her for a long time. We have Sue and Joe Allaire. Joe helps us with the book. He helps us with the clock. He also helps us with a lot of other administrative things. Sue, she helps us also at the desk, but also not just with interactions with the public, but also helps with the public address and announcements that we need to get out there. Dave Brown is also another coach in the program. He's been with the program for a long time and has helped when it comes to transporting players or also relations with the community. Also have Robin and Stacey Perez. They help us when it comes to cleaning the gym and help transitioning in and out. And that's a big thing, especially over the summer when we were the first program to start and finish the season in this era of COVID without having to take a break, without having to stop, and a lot of it had to do with our safety protocols, which I will go over quickly later in the program. But I cannot have done this without our First Lady, Stephanie Belgrave. This is her 10th year now with the program. She's either at the door, concession stand, the table, wherever when she's needed. She's always there, it seems like every Saturday also. A program like this, yes, it's simpler than others to run, but it still needs to function correctly. Many of you have paid a $75 registration fee, but there needs to be an understanding of where that goes to. That $75 goes primarily towards insurance and a jersey. True cost per player is $150. Even before times that we live in when it's gotten harder for people, that funding was hard to ask from people, so we charge $75 and we bet it against ourselves to make up the other 75. Do we make it? No, we don't. That's why we charge admission at the door, $5. Come in, that $5 is a lot cheaper than high schools, a lot of different organizations. Provide you with a whole lot if you think about it, because you're interacting with other people that you might not before. You get to see not just only your young person, but also young people all over the county. But we need our sponsors too. One of our newest sponsors is IHOP, located here in Palm Coast. They have donated to our higher tier package. I'd like to thank you very much, especially one of our coaches, Amanda Mayer. She was one of the ones who was able to help and pull that together. If you are interested in being a sponsor, you can contact us, 386-627-0262, or email us at flycountybasketball.com, and we can get information for how to be a sponsor. We also have a GoFundMe link that's going to be out there that you can donate to. 5, 10, if you want to donate a player at $75, you want to go ahead and sponsor part of a team, or you want to sponsor for a whole team. And we have all the donations are tax deductible and greatly appreciated. Every little bit counts. When it comes to the gym, we operate out of Carver Gym. The way we set our schedule, for the most part, we're fine. Sometimes if the city has an event, we have to go ahead and change things around. That's why you'll notice, as in years past, in January, Martin Luther King weekend, we don't play because usually the gym is used as a setup stage for the annual parade. Reverend Elijah Emanuel does a great job running the facility. His assistant, Miss Andrea, she also helps facilitate things that we need when it comes to organizing our schedule and getting into the gym for what we need to do. We ask that you help us take care of the gym. Entering Carver Gym from now until we get a hold of this thing and that we can go somewhat back to normal, a face mask or a face covering is required to enter the gym. If you're sitting in the common area, which is considered the bleachers, lobby area, anywhere except for the playing surface itself and team benches, you are required to wear a face mask or face covering. That's not our rule. That is the rule of the facility, and we abide by it. We understand this is what helped us get through the summer season when people were kind of wondering, could we do it? Yes, we did. It's how we did it. Between games, we exit out the side door, far side door, so we can go ahead and sanitize and get the next people back in for the games. One of the big things that we ask is, if you're sick, have been, especially if you had a fever, usually people are good enough about letting their coaches know, but we definitely ask that if you do have any of those symptoms, the shortness of breath, loss of smell and taste, fever, headache, all those different things, please do not come to the gym. If your young person is experiencing them, please contact your coach. If your young person has been quarantined or asked to quarantine because they was exposed to somebody at school, we ask that you let your coach know and follow quarantine precautions. As much as anybody would hate to lose a player, as much as we hate not seeing you, as I said, until we get through this, these are things that has to be done in order for us to go ahead and facilitate, continue running the program for our young people and for our county. One of the last few things I want to talk about are games. 3 divisions: Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. Division 1, you have myself, Coach Hampton. You have Coach Jed. You have Coach Will Mailer. Also, we're running 5 teams. Each team has 10 games. We go ahead and play every Saturday. End up in the playoff, single elimination, until the championship team is crowned. Division 2 is a 14 division. In that division also you got Coach Hoffman, you got Coach Hampton and Coach Rodriguez. And Same thing in Coach Amanda Mayer. She's also coaching the Celtics in that division. And in our upper division, which will be starting actually November 14th with games because we're trying to give our high school players a chance to try out for their team. And for those who would try out but not make it, have a chance to come into the program and get practice with the teams. That is actually a 16 division. You have the Knicks, you have Carver. Carver has a team in there. North Point Youth, which is out of Palaca, will be joining us playing this season. You have the Celtics, coached by Coach David Brown, as who I introduced to you earlier. Coach Fred Atwood's actually helping me. He's my assistant on the Knicks. And then also, then you have the Trailblazers, who are actually the Renaissance in Division Two. The year before, they moved up and moved into that division. That's 16 division, but still same rules apply. I would be remiss though if I did not mention Coach Amanda Tominski and her husband Joe Tominski. They had the other Division One team, and also Coach Amanda is coaching with me in Division Two. You'll get to know all these people, all these faces that you see in and out. Be a great time. We please ask for you to, come out, support the young people, support the program. If you know someone that looking to support local business, I'll tell you a quick story. This summer, when the government was offering small business aids, went ahead and filled out the paperwork. And was really close to landing a grant for the program, but because the fact is we have a 3-month break, that's the only thing that disqualified us, or the program would have gotten a nice contribution from the government, unfortunately. So that $4,000 that we could have gotten could have set this program up definitely all this season and for a good start next season. So that's why we're trying to find, especially since we can't go out and fundraise traditionally, ways to bring these funds, because currently we have 40 families that have either put a partial payment or haven't been able to put a payment on there. And as you can tell, you ask 35 or 75 up, that adds up real quickly. But we don't deny anybody. Outside of it's a safety risk, we accept everybody. We try to make it work. A lot of us who are here in the program, we come from areas where we didn't have everything. We didn't, some of us are better off than others, but still, no one here is rich beyond their imagination and has a rich uncle. We all have different things that, in life that we had to overcome, and those experiences, whether it's in business or finance, that we try to impart on the young people. So once again, I would like to thank you for trusting your young person with us, being a part of the program. Hopefully you'll stay a part of the program for many years, pass the word on. We do a grassroots style of advertising to get people to come in and try to build the game basketball up here in the county. One of the great examples is if you go to Matanzas or FPC, regardless of the boys or basketball, especially boys, 90% of players on the rosters at either school have made an appearance in this program, whether it was 1 year, 2 years, whatever it is, they made an appearance in this program. Please constantly check our social media feeds, either on Facebook or Instagram. Also, one of our sponsors, the Strongly Worded Podcast. This is a community program, very insightful. It's something that I, especially for the adults here in the program, I suggest that you go ahead and take a listen to, touch on various topics that we all go through in life. So we have information on our website about that, but the StronglyWordedPod.com is where you can go to their website, or just enter the Strongly Worded Podcast in any of the places you get your podcast from. Thank you for giving me this much of your time. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the program. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, we're only email, phone call, or text away. Look forward to seeing you at the games, um, and look forward to another great season. Thank you. Take care of each other and stay safe.